Liverpool coming into today will be bouncing with a moral boost as well with the contract extension that Jurgen Klopp just signed up till 2026. What sort of message does that send?
I don't think the players bother about that. I think they're probably thinking, where's my new contract? Well, certainly Salah and Mane are, obviously, but it's nice for the club, isn't it? Because it's got, obviously, continuation, etc. I would imagine that Pep Lijnders as well will get a new contract also. And I think just it's more for the supporters. They're thinking, Klopp's here forever. You know, long may it be that way.
Yeah, I think it's the continuity, like you said. I think it's really important for a club like Liverpool and Newcastle now to have stability and long-term stability. And I think that definitely settles, I guess, the players down, knowing that the manager's here long-term. Contract situations, you know, that might affect that if they didn't know what the manager was going to do. So that probably, I think it's a good bit of business for Liverpool.
Well, everyone's been talking about Mo Salah's contract, haven't they? But with all due respect to Salah, could the contract with Jurgen Klopp might be the most important contractual decision for Liverpool?
Yeah, at the moment. But I mean, his contract, his existing contract, still had quite a while to run anyway. And people forget, you know, Mane's contract is exactly like Salah's, but it's always Salah, 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 Salah. But Mane is just as important as Salah is.
But the thing about Jurgen Klopp is he's built such an amazing side here today. You've played in great Liverpool sides as well yourself, Mark. I mean, where does this team rank in terms of the Liverpool's great sides?
Oh, well, it's right up there. I mean, if they go and get the quadruple, which we're not supposed to mention, they will be the best ever, because it's almost impossible. Because, you know, 3 of the competitions are cup competitions, and you can just have a bad day and you can get knocked out. But it would be a fabulous achievement. But also, they've got no injuries. They've actually, if you look at the team sheet as well, they've got 2 teams. And you might argue that Liverpool's second team is almost as good as the first team.
I agree with that, and I think, you know, if they do go on and win, you know, every competition, they will be the best, greatest British side to ever played. And I think that's credit to the manager and the players as well, because they've got to go out and do it and perform at that high level. You talked about the high press that Jurgen Klopp wants. To do that for 60, 65 games this season is incredible. So a lot of credit goes to the players as well.
Yeah, and I mean, he still trains them very, very hard. You know, and he's on top of them all the time. If you watch him on the sidelines, you can't make a mistake. But, you know, in good teams, that's the way it is. Look, Liverpool and Manchester City are by far the best 2 teams, not just in England, in the world. The 2 of them. They'd beat any other team. They're brilliant, the pair of them.
So yes or no, do you think a quadruple will happen this season?
I'm going to say no. Hoping it's a yes.
I think statistically, I think
easy for you to say, Sean.
Very, very hard to do, but you don't put anything, you know, you can't say anything against this Liverpool side. They've gone out and they've done it, and they're still in that competition, and they're still in there to win it. And for me, you know, I'll be surprised if they do it, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't either. So it's one of those.